Yeah, we're coming.
All right. Let's go to the airport. Come on. Thank you. Let's go.
Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to go to the place that we are the closest to calling home, basically, which is Bangkok. And we are going to go back to visit some of our friends and also obviously celebrate the Thai New Year, Songkran. We're super excited. It's quite early in the morning. It's just kind of 10 to 7 right now, so we're gonna drop off our luggage. We already checked in online and we are so ready to go back to Thailand.
Okay guys, so we will 100% miss Vietnam, and I'm sure it is a country that we're definitely going to revisit because we didn't see actually most of the country. We spent quite a long while in Hanoi and then made our way down to Nha Trang and then over towards Dalat and Saigon, so we definitely have missed out a lot of the highly recommended places in Vietnam. And the next time we visit, I'm sure that we're going to be spending a lot more time in more of the rural side as well. But now we are all checked in for our flight to Bangkok. We are trying Highlands coffee as well for the very first time before, literally just seconds before leaving Vietnam. And just a quick little bit of advice for you when you are coming to this particular airport. So I'm not sure of the actual official name of the airport, but the International Airport of Ho Chi Minh. Keep in mind that you should be showing up considerably earlier than your flight because, wow, immigration was an absolute nightmare. We weren't able to film it because there was thousands of people there and it says no cameras, obviously, but the immigration process took us like well over an hour, and yeah, huge queues, tons of people, and plenty of questions as well, so keep that in mind.
And this is also on a Tuesday before 7 a.m. so it's not necessarily your general travel day. If this is like Lunar New Year or Christmas or like your Western New Year, whatever, it will be a lot longer, so please make sure to come here well in advance. We thought 2 hours were plenty, but it was kind of pushing it a little bit, let's say it like that.
2 hours were plenty.
Plenty. Very quick and uneventful flight. I just took a nap. I think Luke just stared into Nirvana basically for the entire duration of the flight. But we arrived in Thailand.
We're in Bangkok, baby, and yeah, probably our favorite city in the world. And we're ready for the Songkran festival. Not ready yet, actually. We need to do a bit of shopping. That's going to come in the next video. But yeah, feels good to be back. All right. One of the very first things that Naomi and I do whenever we land back in Thailand, and I think this is our maybe 4th time landing back here, very first thing we do is hit up this very 7-Eleven right here in the arrivals terminal and pick ourselves up some snacks. We got the onigiri here, which is like a triangle, a rice triangle packed full of spicy salmon, and then it's wrapped in this beautiful seaweed. Unbelievable. Very affordable and not too bad calorie wise as well. Delicious. Top notch.
I always go for the one that is with mayo and fish eggs, but I couldn't wait. I already finished mine. Right, you guys, a lot has happened since the last time that we checked in. We actually arrived at our Airbnb, and when we tried to check in, it turned out that it was an illegal Airbnb, which we didn't know that that was actually happening in Bangkok, or it never happened to us. I'm sure that it happens a lot in Thailand as well, but we never got scammed in terms of our accommodation or our Airbnbs. So we never really had an issue with that. I'm really sorry if I'm like stuttering or something like that. It's just quite upsetting, let's say it like that. Anyway, the host had told us to go and get the key anyway, even though the receptionist had told us that this is an illegal Airbnb. So yeah, we managed to cancel it and get a full refund, because we're not really planning on causing that type of an issue in Bangkok or in Thailand in general, because obviously Thailand is one of our favorite countries and Bangkok is one of our favorite cities. It's definitely up there, and we're not trying to get expelled basically from returning to Bangkok. So yeah, we are not risking that ever. So we managed to get a full refund and are currently looking for a new Airbnb, or I think Luke had basically found one by now, and we're gonna drive over there and cross our fingers, the hardest we ever crossed our fingers, to actually pray and manifest and do all of the things that this is an actual Airbnb that is legal online and that is not an illegal place. But I think Luke might have found a good one this time. Let's pray that this is actually gonna go well. I think Luke is so upset that
I'm unbelievably annoyed right now, but we found one, I think, that's in an area that we really love, which is the Sutisan Hoi Quang area, which is the first area that we ever stayed, first time that we ever came to Bangkok. So let's see what happens.
I also think our yeah, this is actually our Grab taxi, so let's go and check out the new Airbnb.
Oh, this side. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's try and find our way in here. Oh my god, it's unbelievably hot here in Bangkok. We thought it was hot in Saigon. Nothing compared to Bangkok right now. I think it's low to mid 40s at the moment. So yeah, doesn't feel good. But we're gonna try and find our way inside of whatever place we've booked, and we're in our favorite area, which is Sutisan and Hoi Quang. So let's get inside.
Right, you guys, we're currently trying to find this Airbnb now, and apparently it's somewhere here, but we're not really sure exactly where it is, and we're kind of walking around, and the host isn't really too helpful right now either. Luke is just sort of sending pictures back and forth with the host. Just to let you know, this is kind of the situation. I believe it might be this door here, but I'm not 100% on this. Is it open? No. Okay. So that's not the door either. We have an open door. One positive step.
Yep.
Oh, it's hot. Very hot in here. It's alright though. Come on, it's not too bad. I'm just happy that we arrived somewhere where we have hopefully a stable internet connection. And how do you turn this on? And then AC, I wanted to say internet connection and AC. I do not know how to turn on this AC. The big on button. No. Right guys, we need to figure this out. It's gonna be okay. I don't know, at this stage I'm just, to be fair, I'm just sort of accepting our fate. What is there? The door to another door. And we have a bathroom.
Not bad. So at least it's a shower. Kind of like a wet room space. And there's me. It's actually decently clean inside here, which I was not expecting looking at the outside. And views wise, it's basically looking onto a large condo across the street. You've got some like plants and stuff here. And then, yeah, not too bad. And the room itself is quite small. It's only around 20 square meters or so, I want to say, but it's gonna do us for now. And hopefully we can get the AC working, because as I said, it's like 40 degrees outside.
I don't know, I'm still working on it. It doesn't seem to react. Praise the Lord. I think the only issue was that the AC batteries were or are empty. Whatever, now we managed to make it work by fidgeting around the remote, old school 90s style basically. But yeah, all in all, I want to say this place seems to be alright. Let's just hope that the AC keeps going and that we can cool down the place, because currently it's about the temperature of hell in here. And yeah, I don't know. I kind of wanted to say that we're really hungry and that we are looking for food right now, but this is a very anticlimactic, atypical type of a vlog, so I don't really know what is gonna happen. I might come on in 2 minutes saying that we are in Germany or something like that. We don't know.
Well guys, we're back in the famous Blue Line MRT, our favourite line, believe it or not. And we're gonna go to our favourite place in and around this area and try something that we haven't tried before. So let's do it. Yes indeed guys, welcome to Rama 9. So this is actually where we started our very first Thailand series, believe it or not. We arrived in Bangkok exactly a year ago, actually, roughly around a year ago. And this is where it all began. We basically wandered around this mall cluelessly and tried a bunch of different things and gave our opinion about it, and then we also spoke about the visa process and stuff like that. Nothing's really changed. The visa process was incredibly smooth as always, and now we're back in possibly our favorite mall setting of all time, and we're gonna try Thailand, or McDonald's from Thailand. Thai McDonald's, if you want to call it that. We've never done this before, so it's not something that we usually do. It's not something that we typically like to do. But we're gonna give it a shot because we want like a little bit of a pick-me-up. And usually when we want a little bit of a pick-me-up, we try and like get something naughty. And something naughty is fast food, so I think we're gonna give it a try.
We needed like a comfort snack type of a situation, and the little speech that Luke just gave there with this is where it started in terms of Thailand, and exactly a year ago makes me really tear up and very emotional, and now I'm crying like a baby in the middle of Rama 9 shopping center, which is yeah, I don't know, tough day, but also just very happy to be back, even though with everything that happened. This is exactly why I was kind of relatively calm throughout the day, because I'm just kind of happy to be here, even though a lot of negative things obviously happened, as you saw in the video, but it's fine, like things happen, and yeah, life goes on. So we just ordered 2 double quarter pounder medium menus and also cheese sticks with truffle apparently. And Luke is already in his dad mode over there. He is waiting for the order to be ready. I don't know. Luke always does that every time we order. He's just standing directly in front of the checkout waiting for the food to be ready. But I couldn't care less, to be honest. But in this case I have the receipt. I think he should have the receipt in order to pick up our stuff. But yeah.
Well guys, it doesn't get much more fast foody than this, I guess. So we have the golden arches, and this here is supposedly incredible. A lot of people actually recommended, Thai locals actually recommended us to try this. So this is the chili sauce, and it actually comes out of a pump over here that is against the wall. Oh, we have truffle cheese apparently that we're going to sprinkle over the top to see what that's like.
Mac shaker.
Yeah. But basically what we decided to go for was 2 meals, and then we got some like mozzarella sticks as well. So this feels very strange, guys, reviewing fast food, but here we go. Quarter pounder with cheese. So this is definitely something that I would go for if I was going to get something like this. Quarter pounder with cheese, nice and heavy burger. There's actually a really good weight to it. Whoa, look at that truffle cheesy mozzarella stick. Should I have a bite?
I just covered it in truffle cheese powder.
It's like a spaceship full of cheese. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Not much of a cheese pull, but the flavour of the cheese is pretty fantastic.
There's actually a lot of that powder in that little baggie. It didn't look like that much, but it's covered like completely.
It's actually good. Oh, you got a cheese pull. Nice.
That was a thumbnail moment.
Yeah.
Yes, it's pretty nice. It's really good actually. Obviously very cheesy. I wouldn't necessarily say that it tastes like truffle, but I didn't really expect it to taste like truffle, to be honest. Very good.
Now, let's give these a try. These are like, obviously, worldwide. McDonald's fries are always typically known for being like the number one. I've had them obviously many times back in Ireland. I've had German McDonald's obviously. I've had Dutch McDonald's. I've had McDonald's in America. Mexico. A couple of other countries that we've traveled to. India, yeah, we tried it there. But never had a Thai McDonald's. So here, let's give it a try. They're very, very hot. Very hot, very fresh, that's for sure. I feel like the one thing when it comes down to McDonald's fries, the reason why that they're usually so good, they're good when they're hot. If you get McDonald's fries and they're cold or they've been sitting around for a while, they usually taste like cardboard because they're basically made out of cardboard. But these here are hot and really, really tasty.
The chili sauce is so good.
Chili sauce, yeah.
Really like, not spicy at all, like more like sweet and spicy, sweet and sour kind of a taste. It's really nice.
Oh yeah. That is delicious. Not very spicy at all. Like Naomi said, a little bit on the sweet side. Like a sweet and sour sauce. Very, very good. That burger looks absolutely incredible.
This monster of a burger. This is a double quarter pounder with cheese. And the patty is literally like larger than the bun, I want to say. It sort of squishes out on the side, whatever the word is. I'm so hungry, I'm just gonna put it in my mouth. Oh wow.
Look at that. That is something else.
That is perfection right here. And to be honest, the meat quality is actually really nice. Like if you would compare it to German McDonald's, for example, you can actually taste that it's a good meat here. Yeah. It doesn't taste like a paper or like recycled box or whatever. This tastes actually quite nice.
Recycled box.
You know what I mean?
Let me try the Coke. This is something that I always have an issue with whenever I go to McDonald's or whenever you get like fast food anywhere really. The Coke is usually very bad, and today we went for Coke Zero because obviously we're watching our calories, but we're gonna try the Coke Zero, see what it's about. Usually what happens is with fast food is they do it out of like the little spray thing, and then you just basically get bubbly water that has like a little bit of cola flavor. Let's see what this one's like. Oh, that actually tastes like Coca-Cola, so that's very, very good actually. Very refreshing, packed full of ice, and yeah, great because of how hot it is outside, but the AC is blasting in here too, so it's amazing.
I just invented a new dish, really tasty. If you dip your fries into the chili sauce and then dip it into the cheese powder that you have gotten from your cheesy sort of, whatever they're called, mozzarella sticks. That's really nice. Yep. It's like a cheesy chili sweet sauce. Really good.
I can't stop eating behind the camera. Every time I turn the camera around on Naomi, I'm just shoveling food into my mouth. I'm gonna give the burger a try.
In all fairness though, I felt like both of us were a bit on the hangry side.
We got pretty hangry, I'm not gonna lie. Like the place that we just checked into is actually really nice. It's not bad in terms of the price. Wi-Fi's good. AC is finally working. Beds seem to be pretty comfortable, and it's very clean as well, so shouldn't have been complaining so much about it. But yeah.
Also,
here we go.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. It's literally, the thing that I will say about McDonald's in Thailand is they make it look like the pictures. So like, you know, the pictures in the advertisement, that's literally what it looks like in the advertisement. Whereas if you get a burger in Ireland or most of Europe, you're gonna get a very like half-assed, like smashed up burger. That's not gonna be very great. But this here is fantastic. It looks just like the pictures. Oh my god. Really juicy beef. Very heavy on the mustard. But the flavour of mustard here is very strong. The mustard flavour in a lot of Europe, a lot of the West is not as strong as this. I actually really like it. And obviously the double burger. So it's absolutely jam-packed full of meat. Let's go for one more. Yeah. Okay. This is a really good McDonald's. And I'm almost wishing that we didn't try it because I'm going to be hooked on it now for a long time. I think the next couple of weeks that we're going to be spending here is going to be spent in and around McDonald's. That is a really good burger. Really nice fries, good cheese sticks, and the Coke Zero is good. Like, this is a solid 9 out of 10 in terms of a fast food experience.
Couldn't agree more.
It's amazing.